I got my music playing. I'm listening to gospel, but I'm listening to my year-end playlist by Apple Music. And I think it's the first time they've ever done 100 tracks. They typically don't do that many. Child, I think about 70 of the tracks are gospel music. I wish I was like 70 of the songs are gospel music. Like, so I've been listening to that for a couple days. I probably listen to it to the end of the year, honestly, just to keep that going. But yeah, like 70 of the songs is freaking gospel, bro. I really got into gospel music heavily again in my adult life in 2022, at the end of 2022, but heavy at the end of 22, heavy at the beginning of 2023. Like for the first 4-5 months of 2023, I primarily only listen to gospel. Like I primarily only listen to gospel. During that time, I was trying not to have my mind go to other things, and so gospel was keeping it straight and narrow. And it's really a testament of how much music, like the type of music we listen to, it really does shape what it is how you think. Like it shapes how your mind thinks completely, the type of music you listen to. So as of late, I've been back heavy into gospel. I still listen to my other music, here and there, but I just try not to make sure I have my mind not go, those places, go those places with it. Just let it be a song, and that's it, This whole experience has been a test because I never, honestly, when it came to Vlogmas, I never sought out, I never cared about the numbers. I honestly think it's just for me to get used to being in front of the camera, and then like having my camera out in public and being used to it. Like even now, I'll stop and go record, but I'm like, just keep recording. Nobody else is here. It's just you. You're walking this path, so just keep recording. Like that's it, Just keep recording. So that's what I'm getting used to. That's what I know Vlogmas was really for, to just get me used to constantly filming something, putting something out, even if it's not what, just like yesterday, that gaming video. I felt so good after I posted it, because it's like, normally I wouldn't post a film. I would just delete it, just be like, whatever, but I still posted it. So that's what I'm happy about, And I know that this time is just me getting used to being in front of the camera, me diving more into me being the beginner and not thinking I'm an expert at everything right out the bat, That's it. I really want to know where I'm gonna walk to, because I don't want to walk down by the water. It's too wet. So we'll figure it out, child. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna get a little bit deeper in the walk, and then I'll be back. I'm listening to Shantae Moore. Without a doubt, Shantae Moore is always on my my year-end list on Apple Music. The lady do not get the recognition she deserves, bro. That second album, A Love Supreme, oh my God. Like, she does not. Last year, she was top of my list, actually. She's my top artist last year. Because I'm What You Need out. I wore that out, and Old School Love, which I'm listening to Old School Love now. I wore both of them that fell out. So, they was at the top of the list. And this year, I think they were still in the top 5. No, they weren't in the top 5. I think they were top 10, though. But baby, I want them out. Shantae do not get the recognition she deserves, baby. That lady still sings her face off. I want to see her in concert so bad, but she don't never come out this way. Her, Shantae Moore, Tamia, those are 2 artists that I really want to see. They never come out here. They always on the East Coast. Surprising enough, Tamia is always in Mississippi. Like, she always perform all over Mississippi. Always. But, not there. But she don't come out this way. So it sucks. But those 2 right there, they still sing their face off. They do not get the recognition they deserve, bro. They are a pivotal part of R&B love songs. Love songs. Like, they are pivotal. And yeah, we almost done with this doggone walk. It's already been 20 minutes. Actually, I think it's like 25. It's 25. But I'm gonna keep going, because I'm gonna go down by the water. But yeah, once you start, you really lose track of time. Like I said, don't pay attention to the pace. Put your timer on and go. I use 2 apps when I walk. I use Map My Walk and Pacer. I prefer Pacer for the accuracy, but Pacer has a lot of ads. Like, the ads are annoying, so I really don't use. I just let it track my steps just on my phone, but I don't really press the start button to track it like that. Map My Walk is not always the most accurate with the distance you're doing, but there's no ads. Like, no ads. And on Map My Walk, you can add friends. You can add friends on both. Map My Walk, though, I'm throwing a little caution to the wind. It's a lot of pervs. So I wouldn't suggest adding any friends, honestly. I would. It's a lot of perverts. A lot of. This comes from someone who's like sexual harassed on the app. Don't. But yeah, we almost done. We at 20, should be like at 26 minutes now. Child, we're gonna keep going though. We're gonna keep going. We have completed our walk. We did 31 minutes. So we did like a mile and a half. We did 31 minutes. Pace was 17:28. So that was good, you know. But we complete the walk. We down here just jumped out of water. As I was walking up, I was thinking about, you know, it came to me that with me doing, you know, saying, doing the walk challenge, with me doing the walk challenge, you have to be, when it comes to really moving in your purpose, getting to yourself, you have to be prepared to walk alone. You have to be prepared to walk alone. I remember when I first started doing my walks, as anybody, you know, you try to pull in, you know, people that are close to you to, try to have just like have some company while you do it. And every time I would ask, people would say no. They would say no. I even had someone called it like, you're on your little stupid, like, so like say slick stuff, and it's crazy because once they start to see results, people double back and start paying attention then. But you have to be prepared to walk by yourself. Like, you cannot wait on anybody else. The journey is not for anybody else. It's not. It's literally just your journey. You have to be prepared to walk alone. You have to be prepared to walk alone. Like, have to be. I remember prior to even finally moving to San Francisco, I made attempts to move other places, and I really put the deciding factor in other people's hands, like if I was going to do it or not. I would prematurely talk about it, things like that. And it wouldn't go through, because everybody would have their opinions. I would listen to everybody's opinions, blah, blah, blah. When it came to this move, when I moved to San Francisco, like I said, if you remember my first video, I literally didn't tell anyone until the very last minute, to where it was no turning back. Like, I could not turn back. You have to be prepared to do that. You have to be prepared to literally isolate. Matter of fact, you don't even have to do it. God is going to isolate. God is going to start showing you the people that you need to remove. He's going to literally isolate you. He'll probably keep around he kept around a couple of genuine people in my life. But for the most part, he's going to isolate you. He's going to isolate you. He is. And it's not going to be, we think of things as a struggle. Honestly, the only time the struggle comes is when we resist. That's literally all the time the struggle comes. You don't resist, you won't struggle. You don't have to struggle to get to the other side. You don't. The struggle comes when there is resistance. That's when the struggle comes. But the first step is doing it by yourself, making the premature notion that I have to do this alone. I cannot wait on anybody else to get up and do it. I have to do this alone. And this applies for anything in your life. You have to be prepared. You have to go ahead and have it in your mindset that I'm doing this alone. It's not, you can't try to bring people along with you. It doesn't pan out the same, because it's not for them. It's not, it's for you. It's for you. So be prepared to walk alone. And know that everything doesn't have to come in struggle. Struggle comes when there is resistance. When there's resistance, that's when there is struggle. I'm telling you as a living witness, when there's resistance, that's when the struggle comes. If you just literally just let things flow, there will be no struggle. But in order to let things flow, you have to be in tune. Like, you have to be tapped in. You have to be to show the signs of where things are going, so that you don't work against them. You have to. You have to. I'm out here watching people, you know, because it's cold. I had a jacket on, but I'm sitting on it because it's wet on these steps. But people are just swimming, like they out here canoeing and stuff, and it's so beautiful to see because it just is. It just is. It's so calming just to see the waves flow in and out, in and out. See the tide flow in and out. It's calming. Unless you know we never stop flowing. We never stop evolving. We only stop when we resist. Like when we resist, that's when we stop. That's when we stop. But y'all, get on your Zoom, get that 30 minutes in, get that 30 minutes of activity. Once you start, it doesn't even feel like it literally don't feel like it's been 15 minutes, but it's been, you know, I did 30 and it literally don't feel like 15 minutes. And I know that sounds a little bit for me because I do work out every day, but I promise you, once you just start, you're gonna be like, you know, it's just gonna flow. It's just gonna flow. Like I said, just have your little music. If you have AirPods, have one AirPod in, and listen to the world around you for the rest of the time, and just let God talk. Let God talk. Let God talk. I used to talk to the trees and everything when I was in Hattiesburg, bro. I was that grounded. I would sit and talk to the trees. I would talk to the birds in the morning because I would get up early to go walking, like before like 5 o'clock in the morning, and the birds would be. Then that's time the birds get up. I talk to the birds. Good morning, y'all. You know, just talk, and you listen and you hear stuff, and you can't always describe what you hear, and it's not always a voice. Like it's most times just a vibration. Amazing. It's amazing. It is. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to head back home so that I can shower. So I can take a bath, read, and then relax for the rest of the day. Because it's going to be a gloomy day. It's going to be gloomy. Hopefully it look like this tomorrow and it don't rain, because I haven't played tennis in like a week and a half. And I'm fiending to play tennis, bro. Like, I'm fiending, so I got lessons tomorrow. Hopefully it's still go through. It's actually like sprinkling right now. So, like, I'm about to get ready. Y'all about to get ready to go. Y'all have a blessed and amazing, restful Sunday. It's tomorrow's, you know, we back in full action. But go ahead and rest, relax, and reset. I love y'all. Be blessed.